Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my Final Fantasy Exvius video, and today we're going to be talking about a new player experience. And I'm not going to be going in depth and doing a multi-series like Sinzar did, so if you guys want to see that, where he started from the very beginning, kind of like how I did in the CN version where I started from the very beginning. So I kind of know, as a new player in the Neovision era, what you need to start doing. So first of all, you need to start just re-rolling. If you get any new characters, I mean, if you can get, like, for example, the 3 characters you see on the screen, or technically maybe even 4, but you can maybe call Freva one of them. If you can get any of these characters that you see right here on the screen, these 3, or maybe any of these are not even intentional, by the way, this is my shard team. If you get any of these characters, that's already a pretty good plus, but I would just recommend re-rolling until you get a good assortment of Neovision characters. You don't really get a whole lot at the beginning. It's not really, I believe it's not really scaled to the new era. It's still kind of, you get nothing really, so you'll just have to do story, and that's my next point. Jump right into story. If you're someone who just started playing the game, you're a new player, seriously, like right now, or you're just someone who's coming back, do story right now. I know a lot of people coming to me and say, I want to start doing events and things, like in my Discord all the time. They're really wanting to do events, but just get some story done. Do all the story until you have no energy left. That gets you a lot of labs. The first season is kind of annoying because there will be a lot of, at the very beginning, there'll be kind of a lot of things that you can't really do because, like, oh, do this ability, do that ability, and it's kind of annoying. But later on, those kind of go away, and it's a lot easier. But that's one thing you need to do, is just do some story. Next, once you get some ranks, you can go into the vortex, and the next thing I would definitely recommend doing is getting right into the daily fragment challenge and doing this right away. I'm going to do this on the screen right now, show you guys what's going on. So I've got 5 characters here who I want fragments for, and so you go in with these 5, and there's a trick to this. It's kind of like a little more complicated than new players might want to do, but what you would really do is you go and you defeat him, and then you do, like, you wait until the chest drops, and it's like there's like a brief moment. Not yet. I missed it. I missed it. I was trying to capture. I'm not so good at it because I don't really do it. I don't really care. We got 3 fragments for Skyla. That's pretty good. I think you would keep that. Typically, you're going to be seeing 1 to 2. That 3 is pretty rare. Still nice though. So you'd want to keep in those 5 and just do them every single day. It's a very nice thing to do, even as a new player. You can get 5 Neovisions as a new player easily. There are many opportunities. Next, you'll have at least a decent roster of characters by the time you've been rerolling and doing story and pulling a whole bunch. And by the time you do that, you should be able to do some expeditions, and you should be able to have a bunch of 3 to 5 stars that you can use. You don't need Neovisions on the expeditions, and most times you can just auto it, like I'm doing right now. Well, not right now, but I'll show you in a moment. Just collecting all of them, and even though most of this hasn't been scaled for the Neovision era, a lot of this rewards here are still not really that great. You still get you get some VIP coins, and you also get a ticket and 100 lapis per week. So that's guaranteed income, guys. You really need to do expeditions. It is kind of expensive in terms of money as a new player, but you should be able to get them pretty soon. And I'm going to show in this video, if you do the raids and you have a bunch of gill snappers but you're wondering where they are, I have a video dedicated for that, but in terms of this video, I'm going to show you where they are as well. So as you can see here, I'm just using a bunch of 5 stars, and even some 4 stars, and even some 3 stars. You don't need Neovisions in the expeditions, guys. And I'm just doing whatever's around. The rewards don't really matter anymore. It's the relics and the milestone stuff. That's all you really care too much about nowadays. But if you want to know where the gill snappers are, you go to items and then items again. And depending on where, and you probably don't have a lot of stuff as a new player, so you probably will be able to find it a lot easier. But it's somewhere in the items. I'm not gonna waste time looking for it. It's somewhere in here, guys. It's probably at the very bottom for you. And we're probably at the very bottom in your category. I just saw it. There it is. So there's Gill Snapper family for you guys. If you guys want to find some of those, this is where they'll be. They might not be in the specific place for you. They might be at the very bottom. On my JP count, they're at the very bottom. So they might be here, they might be at the very bottom, they might be at the very top because you're a new player and you might not have very much. So there's that. Next, you want to focus on getting some VIP coins. Now, you may not agree with doing this, you may agree with doing this. This is going to be a little controversial in terms of just the video itself. But if you want to click up here, I'm not going to do that in this video because I'm not sure if this emulator can handle that. But if you click on this free tab where it says 7, you can watch some ads and you'll be able to get some, technically get some lapis and some energy pots. And at the end of the rotation, after you do it a certain amount of time, you'll be able to get some lapis and VIP coins when you need to start stashing up on VIP coins right away. Because VIP coins are very helpful in getting these shards. Because you might say, hey, I pulled the newest unit, but he's or she is at EX0. Oh no! So you would go here and you'd get them. You'd get some shards for those characters. And as you can see, they cost VIP coins. And they're quite hefty. If you go here and you go to the newest character, wow, that's 2,000 down the barrel already. Now these are limited time units, so there's more. Technically, there's more for them than normal. So if you go to Regina, for example, and you go here, that's 1,000 for 50. So you gotta start stashing up, guys. You gotta start stashing up. And I would not recommend unless you desperately need them and you're close to EX3. But as a new player, you shouldn't even be worried about EX3 characters. You should only be worrying about EX1 characters. So you could go here and you could get 30, but it's just like, nah. As a new player, you shouldn't even be looking at it. You should be using your lapis on banners, not on that. And there is currently an exchange going around, so I already sorry about that. I've already got a video talking about all the shards you should be picking. So make sure you look at that if you're new to my channel. Make sure you just look at that video. It'll just be like, before you use these tickets, look at this video or something like that. That's what it was called. So I'm not going to go into that too much. But yeah, so store up those VIP coins and make sure you're pulling in the right banners. Like some of them on global aren't going to be as good as some other banners. For example, like the Chrono Cross collab is decent, but not super amazing. Currently, actually, none of this banner is really that great for rerolling. As much as I like Ingus, he's not really that great for rerolling. He's more really great for established accounts that already have a lot of stuff. So, right now is probably not the best time to reroll. Probably not right now is not the time to jump into the game. For rerolling status, you can always jump into the game regardless and start playing. To do story and stuff, and you can start saving lapis for a good banner. There is something called the Near collab. Even casual players may know about this. People that don't play the game very much anymore may even know about this now because it's been widespread. But the Near collaboration is coming. If you're watching this video way after the fact, then it's already gone. But it is coming in a few weeks in November 2022. So it'll be here. That's kind of where you should be using all your lapis most likely, because that'll probably be very good. Let's see how well that ages. But yeah, rerolling the best characters is not going to be easy. The new vision rate is not that high, so you'll just have to keep trying until you get what you want. And with that being said, after you've done a lot of story, you've completed Season 1, you've completed Season 2, you've got some characters, you've done the raids now, because raids are not as hard nowadays, because you can bring a carrier friend to beat it. You got some cactuars, you can level up all your characters. And there's actually a raid going on right now. This is a raid, so if you didn't know about it, this is the raid. If you do, there's a whole bunch of times you can exchange in the summon, and there's actually a summon page. That's kind of nice, right? You go in here, you get a whole bunch of things, right? This is a lot of nice stuff for especially for new players. I'd be drooling. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff for new players. I'm drooling right now. If I was a new player, like, you just do the raid and you get all this free stuff. That's really nice. For established account, we're just like, whatever, let's just take it. But that's new player. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. And this potion right here allows you to do even more raids. This allows you to do 10 more raids for free. Well, that's even better. So that's very nice as well. So get a bunch of cactuars, get a bunch of turtles, get some gil, get some experience points, get some pots. You need all that stuff as a new player, and I'm just going through all my checklist of everything that I did on the stand version when I started playing. I was like, I need to do story right away, because I already knew what I needed to do. Story, get some lapis, get some characters, get those VIP coins, get yourself set up, and you'll be able to get on your way. And you might even be doing better than a player who's been playing for a few months. You might actually, with these steps in mind, with this checklist, you might actually be doing better than a casual player that doesn't know anything about any kind of checklist or what they should be doing. You'll be on your way, probably way better than someone who's been playing for a few months, like I said. If you just stay on track, you don't spend lapis on banners that aren't really that amazing, and you don't have to listen to me. I'm not the only person who's reviewing units. I appreciate you guys who do tune to my reviews, but you don't have to. That there's tons of other people who do reviews out there, so go listen to them if you'd like to. Everybody has their own opinion, of course. But I think in most aspects you can generally feel what a banner might be and what a banner might not be. Sorry. For example, the Chrono Cross collab is not really that amazing. It's just okay. And like I said, the Ingis banner is just pretty good, but not worth spending all your lapis on. Tickets are a different story. You can pretty much throw tickets at anything and just hope you get lucky. I think that's a pretty valid option. And with that being said, I think we're done here. I think that's all you really need as a new player. You get yourself started. That's all you kind of really need. You'll get, eventually in a few months, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff. If you follow my steps and you follow my training regimen of everything I just said, you'll have a whole bunch of lapis. You'll have a lot of story completed. You'll get a lot of espers. Now, espers are a different story. That would take like 30 minutes to explain how to get espers and where to unlock them and things like that. So there is a wiki. If you're a new player, there's a wiki out there. Just type in Exvius wiki in Google. And there's a whole bunch of guides on how to unlock all the espers. If you're wondering, what is an esper? What is an esper? Go to an esper enhancements, and there's all these. If you don't have all of this stuff by the end of all the story, you haven't unlocked any of them, and you need to go and do that. Like I said, Exvius wiki on Google, and you'll find it very easily. Just look up all the esper guides, how to unlock them. Very simple. Some of them are better than others. Some of them are just useful as stat sticks for tanks. Some of them are just resistant resistant sticks, like Siren, for example, or Shiva. They aren't very useful, but they're there. That's it though. That's about it for the video. It's already way too long. I wanted this to be pretty quick for you guys. Unfortunately, I can't really talk too much about this system here because the friend points aren't really that amazing on Global. On JP, you can actually exchange. Let's see if they actually changed it on Global. Nope, they have not. So the friend points, you just put them on friend points, I guess. It's not nothing that special. On JP, you can actually exchange for the event currency of the events going on currently, which is much better. But on Global, they never did that, so it is what it is. The friend system isn't really that amazing. And anyways, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. If I missed out on anything at all, let me know in the comment section down below. But I think I made up some pretty good foundation for pretty good building blocks for you guys to get started. Remember, VIP coins, doing the raids, doing the story, board lapis for good banners, use tickets wherever you would like to, and that's it. See you in the next video. Peace.